fans can't believe Taylor Swift's next move. Just when people thought they had her figured out, she's gone in a direction no one expected with her new album.
This is my brand new album, The Life of a Showgirl.
The Life of a Showgirl. The moment the title dropped, social media exploded with excitement, shock, and curiosity. Swifties everywhere started trying to figure out what this meant, what kind of songs it would have, and what this bold new era could look like. Taylor has always been a master at keeping her audience guessing, from her early country roots to her full pop transformation, to the folk-inspired albums during the pandemic. She has shifted styles and themes with ease. Each time, she makes it feel like a natural evolution, yet still manages to surprise everyone. With The Life of a Showgirl, she's stepping into territory that feels completely fresh, full of glamour, performance, and sparkle. It's a title that suggests high energy, bold visuals, and an unapologetic embrace of the spotlight. The way she announced it was pure Taylor, clever, dramatic, and perfectly timed. She didn't just post the name on Instagram and call it a day. She built anticipation with mysterious hints and a countdown that had fans on edge. People stayed up late, refreshing her website, waiting for the clock to hit 0. When it finally did, the name appeared and the pre-orders went live. In that moment, the fandom knew they were entering a whole new chapter.
So I wanted to show you something.
Okay, what do we got?
We got,
A briefcase.
Yep.
Mint green with TS
Yep.
on it.
Yep.
What's in it?
This is my brand new album, The Life of a Showgirl.
Yes. Yeah.
Way
well,
too much fun.
Okay, you say fun. I say hard work. That's why the sleeves are rolled up over here, Gio.
Okay, you're ready.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
ready.
so our writers had a lot of fun with some of these questions. I'm going to read them because I want to do this justice here, okay?
Yeah.
So to Taylor's announcement, it's like she was giving fans a message in a bottle.
Ding. Yeah.
What were the significance here? What's the significance of the Easter eggs?
Okay, so let's start with the most immediate one. This album announce happened this morning at 12:12 a.m. This is Taylor Swift's 12th studio album. So the 12s are gonna be key here. Also, yesterday, Taylor Nation, which is Taylor's official fan page, posted at 9:12 in the morning, 12 photos of Taylor Swift in different orange outfits saying, thinking about when Taylor Swift said, "See you next era." So the 12s were 12ing there as well. You can see it right there. And then this all started sort of, we've been on high alert for a 12th album announce since May when she announced that she bought back her old masters.
This is a woman who understands the art of a big reveal. The album title alone sparks so many questions. Is this going to be her most theatrical album yet? Will it be all about confidence and stage presence? Will it explore the hidden side of life in the public eye? The glitz, but also the pressure? Taylor's fans know she never picks a title lightly. Each era has a purpose, and each title tells part of the story before we even hear a single song. What has people even more intrigued is the timing. Taylor is coming off one of the most successful runs of her career, with tours that broke records and an album that dominated the charts. Many artists would take a long break after such a whirlwind. Instead, she's charging forward with something completely new. That boldness, the refusal to slow down, is part of what makes her such a magnetic figure in music. She's always moving, always creating, always reinventing. The showgirl concept feels like it could be a celebration of everything Taylor has learned as a performer over nearly 2 decades in the spotlight. A showgirl isn't just someone who sings or dances. She's someone who commands the stage, captivates the audience, and creates an entire world for them to step into. It's about confidence, artistry, and the ability to put on a performance people will never forget. That idea fits perfectly with the way Taylor approaches her music and her tours. But the title also leaves room for deeper layers. Taylor has often used her albums to explore the contrast between the image the public sees and the private reality behind it. The life of a showgirl might be dazzling under the lights, but behind the curtain, it could be lonely, exhausting, and filled with challenges. If there's one thing we know about Taylor, it's that she's willing to pull back the curtain and let her fans see both sides. That honesty is part of why her audience connects with her so strongly. Fans are already imagining what this era will look like visually. Knowing Taylor, there will be a clear color palette, symbolic props, and a consistent aesthetic across photos, videos, and performances. The possibilities are endless. Shimmering gowns, feathered costumes, bold makeup, and vintage stage-inspired sets. She could lean into old Hollywood glamour, Las Vegas spectacle, or even a modern twist on classic show business style. Whatever she chooses, it's going to be instantly recognizable as the life of a showgirl era. The music itself is still a mystery, but that hasn't stopped speculation. Some think it will be full of upbeat pop anthems made for stadium sing-alongs, while others predict a mix of energetic tracks and heartfelt ballads that show the emotional side of life in the spotlight. Taylor's albums often blend different moods and genres, so this could be one of her most dynamic projects yet. A showgirl can't just perform one note. She has to give the audience variety, drama, and surprise. The reaction from fans has been intense. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere you look, people are talking about what the album could mean. Some are already making fan art, editing imagined covers, and designing outfits inspired by the title. Others are going through past interviews and photos to see if Taylor left any clues about this direction. The Swiftie community thrives on decoding hints, and the life of a showgirl has given them plenty to work with. Part of what makes this announcement so powerful is that Taylor's career has reached a point where every move feels bigger than music. She's not just releasing albums, she's creating cultural moments. Each era she launches sets trends, sparks conversation, and influences the industry. When she changes direction, other artists pay attention. By embracing a bold, theatrical theme, she's signaling that she's ready to push her artistry even further. And she's inviting everyone to watch her do it. It's also worth noting that Taylor has complete creative control now. She owns her music, she oversees her branding, and she makes the decisions about how her work is presented. That freedom means she can take risks without worrying about whether someone else will approve. The life of a showgirl feels like the kind of album only someone with total control over their career could make, a project that's 100% her vision. The excitement is also fueled by the fact that Taylor never repeats herself. Even if there are callbacks to past work, each album feels distinct. The life of a showgirl won't be a rehash of anything she's done before. It will have its own sound, its own story, and its own place in her legacy. That's why fans are already so invested before hearing a single note. They know they're about to witness something brand new. Over the next few months, the build-up to this release will likely be filled with surprises. Taylor loves to drop cryptic clues, unexpected singles, and visually stunning videos. Each step of the rollout will be an event in itself. The first single will probably set the tone for the entire era, giving fans a taste of the energy, emotion, and style they can expect from the full album. In the end, what makes this moment so thrilling is that it feels like we're all being invited to the start of a grand performance. The curtain hasn't fully lifted yet, but we can hear the music starting, the lights coming on, and the anticipation building. Taylor Swift is stepping onto the stage once again, not just as a singer or a songwriter, but as the star of a whole new story. Fans can't believe her next move because it's bold, unexpected, and full of potential. The life of a showgirl promises to be more than an album. It's an experience, a spectacle, and a statement. And if there's one thing we know for sure, it's that when Taylor puts on a show, she makes sure it's unforgettable.